Hi folks, welcome to Connemara. I'm up here for the Howl at the Moon event, which is a night hike raising money for the Galway Mountain Rescue. Didn't know anything about this event until last night about 5 o'clock at work, on a call, kind of half listening, fired up Instagram and saw an advert for this event. Yeah, as I say, it's a night hike, 17 kilometres. We're starting at 6:30 p.m. Dark about 7:30, so yeah, it should be interesting. I think it takes place on land that's owned by the local electricity company, and it's up in amongst all the wind farms on top of the kind of Connemara hills. Given how windy it is today, it should be pretty wild up there, I would have thought. The rain's just stopped for the first time today. I've come straight from a wild camp last night in the Galway Mountains with Martin from Soul Trail. Hopefully there's a video of that already. Yeah, called in at home, hung up all the wet gear, grabbed a load more gear, and then yeah, drove up to Galway. I've pitched my tent down near Galway town and then driven out here, and as I say, 17 kilometre hike, so kind of be done about 11 o'clock, midnight, something like that, and we'll have to jump in the car and drive back to the campsite. So yeah, anyway, let's see how it goes. I'll take you along with me and we'll have an adventure. Not sure I've ever been quite so close to one of these things going at this speed, and it's pretty damn impressive. It's a little bit scary as well. You almost don't want to turn your back on it. It's like some monster. But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get used to that, because I think this walk is in amongst many of these things. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Get the updated mobile phone number. Yep. The one on your map is not correctly on it. That's great. You should point out that mobile phone number belongs to one of our team members, so it's not to be used after this event. By all means, send them a couple of WhatsApp pictures, you know. But if you're in trouble next week or next weekend or whatever, don't click all of that. Go back to all the cars and ask them to do it. The signage, you'll see examples of the signage down here.
I'm 2 kilometres into the 17 kilometre Howl at the Moon event. Fantastically well organised. We're parked up in a kind of wind farm area. Dozens of marshals everywhere, really well organised, getting everybody into nicely sort of spread out car parks, which I guess will make things easier later on. and then jump in a minibus, drive to the start, to the registration, where again loads of volunteers, really smooth registration, quick safety briefing, and off we go. And we actually set off a little bit early. Yeah, loads of people doing it. I mean, I knew nothing about this, but I'm really surprised at the amount of folks that are out, which is obviously fantastic. The first couple of kilometres, it was kind of gravel, fire road stuff through the pine forests. Pine forests are a little bit different. They're kind of ancient looking. You know, the trees are much bigger than the normal kind of Sitka spruce plantations. So yeah, a mixture of fire roads, mixture of a bit of forest track that I'm on right now, and every so often we come across one of these massive wind turbines, and because of the wind they're absolutely belting around and making a huge noise, which is, as I say, just really spectacular. So yeah, I hope there's lots more of those along the way. So that was the checkpoint at about 4 kilometres in, I think. So it was a turn right for the short route, turn left for the long. And from what I can see, I'd say at least 3/4 of people are doing the long route. So yeah, it's such a good event. I'm not used to walking with so many other people, which is a bit strange. Kind of walk past people and want to join in the conversations and what have you, but no, it's great, as I said before, just to see so many people out walking and enjoying the weather. No, it's great. So there's the next turbine. Oh, they're so impressive and doing such a great job. I'm thinking back to the last walk I did, where I was walking across the peat bog and saw all the peat that was cut and going to be burnt, and you know, play its part in destroying the planet. Well, it's nice to see these things belting away and hopefully powering Galway. Yeah, 6 kilometres in. So the bottom half of the loop of the course is kind of a spoon shape, so we go out and back on a section with a loop at the end of it. We're now out onto that loop. It is 3 minutes past 7, so sunset's in about 15 minutes. Obviously that's not going to affect us too much, but yeah, it'll start to get dark, and yeah, we'll this event will start to kick into character. That's pretty scary. Well, not scary, it's exhilarating. So, there we go. I just made the turn at 8.5 kilometres. Oh, it got dark since last time I spoke to you. Yeah, so we turned north and heading back from the bottom of the loop, heading back north again. At the turn, or just after the turn, another group of marshals, another group of volunteers
offering fruitcakes and fruit and flapjack and all sorts of stuff, and really good humour. So yeah, just great to see so many people volunteering for it. So much support for the mountain rescue. Yeah, and this event's just superb, and definitely in the calendar for the foreseeable future. I need to find out if it's always held in this location, because the location is kind of such a unique part of the walk, this walking through the wind farm. So coming up on 11 kilometres done now, so back up to the top of the loop where it's split for the short and long routes. That can't be far away now. Yeah, it seemed to get dark really quickly. Maybe it's because we were in the trees and it didn't really, you know, it was difficult. It felt dark, and then you came out and it didn't get light again, if you see what I mean. But yeah, it's top fun. I mean, most people are not using head torches. They're just kind of enjoying the walk in the dark, which is good. I mean, it's rubbish for recording. But yeah, people seem to be just enjoying doing something different, like walking in a place that's just completely pitch black if you've not got a light on. So I'm going to turn my light off, walk the next few hundred metres, I would have thought, back to the Marshall point, and maybe record a bit there. Oh yeah.
Oh, you know.
A42.
Say A42.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. You're going to be straight on here now.
Good stuff.
And the last leg for home. A42.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yep. Nice one. Thanks very much.
All the best. Enjoy the rest of it.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I've got the trail mix going on.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I know him in person.
Hello again. It's head floating in darkness. So 13 kilometres done, past the Marshall's Point. So that's the bottom loop done. Long straight stretch of fire road first, then a right turn, and then back towards the finish. Really dark. So there's obviously there's cloud cover pretty much at the height we're at. So yeah, there's just no light at all in the sky. So yeah, we're relying on head torches for sure. But yeah, still loving it. Catch you later. I don't know if you can hear that, but we can't see the wind turbines anymore, just hear them. And as we get closer and closer, the roar of the tips travelling at however many hundreds of miles an hour, just roaring above our heads. Super impressive. As I said, it's just so dark. You just can't see a thing in here at the minute, so completely reliant on the head torch. And yeah, kind of drifting side to side on the track, because you know, just avoiding the ditches because you just can't see where you are. But only adding to the fun. Anyway, I hope you can hear that, because that's awesome.
get a seat.
Four pints and I'm absolutely dying this morning.
Yeah, it's very good, safe and sight.
Wow.
This is a boring thing.
Oh no, cup of tea looks good to me. It's brilliant, yeah, really good.
Is this your first year doing it? Or?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this until yesterday.
How did you find out?
Instagram. I was on a really boring Teams call. Fired up Instagram and I was kind of flicking through, and you know, Tough Souls, there's an account called Tough Souls.
Yes, I put in, she had a question thing up and I said this is on, and she looked up and she shared it. I'm delighted.
So, well, that was awesome. It was 17, almost 18 kilometres. The buzz, the kind of vibe around the place is just fantastic. It was a really good walk. Obviously didn't see a lot of the second half, but nice and challenging, lots of ups and downs. It's funny, it's when it's so dark that the only way you can tell if it's up or down is kind of how your hamstrings are feeling. But really good walk. It must be amazing to do when the cloud isn't down and we had the full moon. So yeah, fingers crossed for next year. Everybody, all the volunteers, just amazing. The array of food and mushroom soup to try when we get back. It's being forced upon us. Yeah, just fantastic. Thoroughly recommend the event. I'll put all links and stuff in the description so you can take a look yourself, and I'll see you here next year.